Hey guys, welcome to another paint threat highlight, and this one is for February. Now we had a good turnout, about maybe 30 people, and about 25 people finished their stuff, so good for you guys. So we'll go ahead and do some highlights on that one, have our guest speaker, and then do the drawing and stuff like that. For this month, we're proud to announce that we got Chrissy in as our Malifaux gaming specialist, and she'll be doing Malifaux for WC, promoting Malifaux for WGC. As well, she has her own Facebook group page. It's called A Weird Place. So if you're into Malifaux and all that stuff, or you're thinking about getting Malifaux, check out that page, check out the WGC forums. You can get there from there. So in celebrating bringing Chrissy in the fold, our random prize reward for drawing for March will be Malifaux 2.0 rulebook, as well as 2 Starter Cruise boxes of your choice. There's already 60 people who made the thread in the forums, and because of this is late, I'm pushing back the deadline to make your thread up to the 12th, so you have 2 days to get your thread in and participate in March. Alright, so let's kick off this highlight video. Here's the February completed threads. Check it out. Again, another month of awesomeness from all our WGC members. Get in there, do your thread, participate, encourage other people to finish their stuff, and just have fun. So for this month, it's the mustache man himself, Austin from Brush4Hire. Check it out.
Hey there, Wargamers. Austin here with Brush4Hire. Chung has asked me to look over some of the pictures that you submitted to him and to say a few words about the ones that I found most interesting. So first up, we have some pictures from Black Wraith, and these are some Tyranid gaunts and a Trigon. And I've got to say that I really like the skin on this guy. This guy has some really fantastic coloration on the skin. It seems kind of bland, but I like the kind of gray skin. It's almost like elephantine. And the scales and chitin on it are really definitely more contrasting than you see on a lot of other models. I don't know why the black gray of this kind of a warm tone against the really icy blue just does it as much for me as this does. But then you've also got the pop color of those orange and red talons, which really set the whole thing off. I think that you can see a lot of that detail in the photo of the close-up on the gaunts, and I really, really dig those models. Very nicely done. The next ones from the batch that I was really taken with were GT Technic's Deathwing Knights. Those are some really excellently painted models. I love the models themselves. The brand new plastic Terminator kit for Dark Angels, and I got a ton of them when they came out, but didn't get a chance to really take mine to this level as a personal project. I get tied up with painting other people's stuff and doing all kinds of other things. So this is an excellent example of really smooth shading. I'm going to bet that there was a fair amount of wet blending that went into these, and I think it really paid off. I think they are just fantastically well done. The greens really pop, and the beige looks really smooth and silky. It's I can't say it enough that is no small feat. The next one is from Strike, and this is a Chaos Demons Plague Drone. The coloration on this one is really subtle, but I really dig it. It looks like there's a lot of washing that went into this, but the thing that I noticed about it that I definitely like, I love to be able to do this in my models, and I love to see it when other people do it, is not to leave the entire surface the same luster. So you've got some things that are matte, some things that are gloss, some things that are in between, like a semi-gloss. Because if you look around you, there's tons of stuff that, this can of Coke is very shiny, whereas this, I don't know, my shirt is very matte. So I'm going to have lots of different textures and things on me, and that's going to be the same way it is with a model. You're going to have some shiny stuff and you're going to have some matte stuff, and this is definitely a good use of that. The big eyeballs on the plague drone, or the guts hanging out of the plague bear that's riding it, and it's really well executed. The color scheme is nice, and I like all the purples that they worked into the skin around the face and around the wounds on the chest that really give it a little bit more interesting coloration instead of just everything's green. And last is Valander. It is a warm spot in my heart for robots, and these are definitely some of the coolest Art Deco looking robots I've seen in a long time. They remind me of the old Metropolis movie from many moons ago, and I really dig this new faction for War Machine, and Valander has done them justice with his paint job, his or her, and you've got lots and lots of really bright silver, and you've got really lustrous gold on these models, and the shading on them is appropriate. I feel that a lot of people, when they're attacking big silver areas, you end up getting a coat of silver and then some sort of wash, maybe the Nuln Oil or maybe something a little bit dirtier like Agrax Earthshade, but you lose a lot of that surface to the black wash, and I think that whatever techniques were used for this, they look very clean. I also really like the spot color of the lenses on these. You've got these really striking gold and silver tones all over the entire model, and then you've got these really light, soft pastels in the lenses. Now, they're not object source lighting because they don't cast over onto adjacent objects, but I think that they definitely give the impression of glowing, and really dig that, and just robots in general. So, I mean, you know, it can't be helped. All right, guys. Well, thank you very much, and I'll turn it back over to Sean.
And that's awesome from Brush4Hire. Thanks a lot, bud, for being our guest speaker this month. So let's do our random reward drawing. So for the month of February, was sponsored by Simon, and the winner of the random drawing will get a Dark Age rulebook and a starter army box of their choosing. So here we go. Okay, so for February, we had 24 completed threats. So do a random drawing for 1 to 24, and let's see who gets the random award. Number 15 is the Sarge. All right, and congratulations. I will mail you on the WGC website, so keep an eye out for that to get your address and whatever to send you the prize. So that's it for this highlight video. I hope to see you in the forums, make your threat, and get your butt painted and finished. I will talk to you guys later. Remember, like if you like, sub if you haven't, share what you can, and favorite if you love me. I'll talk to you guys later.